Before we begin today, I would like to request that you let me hold on to your sword for the duration of our time.
The Emperor of China gave me this sword after I saved him and China from the Huns.
Yes. And what an amazing honor. But just as a reminder, we have a no weapons policy, so just set it on the table. That's fine. Okay, let's get down to business. You seem a little on edge today. Why is that?
Perhaps it's because it's the 4th of July, and you Americans have a ridiculous tradition of setting off Chinese fireworks to commemorate what? What exactly?
Our independence?
You know, I left China because Chinese New Year was starting to be a really hard time for me after the war. Okay, I can't hear fireworks without thinking about being on the roof and fighting for my life.
I totally understand. Post-traumatic stress disorder is very common amongst veterans, and particularly amongst war heroes like yourself.
What's worse is that you guys set off fireworks for the whole week. You know, I have been a nightmare to live with. Shang is scared for his life, and he should be. I can't control myself. He has been sleeping on the couch since June 27th for fear of what I might do when the fireworks start.
Totally. I get it. What we'd like to start working on is changing the way you view some of your triggers. Let's say, for instance, fireworks. When you hear a firework go off, instead of it making you think about the war or fighting for your life, we want you to think about, having rational thoughts about what's actually going on. And this is something that you can work on with Shang by your side.
Okay.
Do you feel like you can rely on him?
Yeah. Shang is great. He's handsome, well-groomed. My grandma loves him. But he does this weird thing sometimes where he still calls me Ping. And I just feel like there's this resentment towards me, because I get all the glory for saving China, and rightfully so. Yeah, he helped a little bit, but ultimately, I was the one who defeated Liang.
Are there other friends you can talk to? Maybe some of the guys you were in battle with?
No, I do not speak with them anymore.
Okay. Why is that? Do you find yourself shutting people out?
Well, I don't know if you've heard, but I saved China. And apparently that can be a little bit intimidating.
And what about the sword? Do you carry it with you everywhere you go?
Yes. The Emperor of China gave it to me after I saved China.
Okay. Let's go back to Shang and this resentment. Tell me about your relationship.
We met in the war when I was saving China, and I was pretending to be a man. I did it to save my father.
How very noble of you.
I know. And Shang was my commanding officer, trained me in battle. I guess he's really into fitness. He's always telling himself to be a man.
And how do you think he would describe you?
I'm strong, fast, quick as a coursing river. No, but lately I feel like I'm buried under this huge pile of snow.
What do you think the cause of that feeling is?
I'm just wondering where I go from here. I saved China at 15. I peaked. It's been 4 years since then, and the only thing I've saved is a cat from a tree, and it was my cat. Did I get a thank you? No. No one was indebted to me. No one gave me a sword.
So you miss that feeling of being appreciated?
I guess. Yeah. And when I look in the mirror, I don't even recognize myself anymore, Who is that girl I see?
I think you're being too hard on yourself. You can't save China every day. You don't have to be a hero every day. Have you thought about just being a civilian?
A what?
You know, get a 9 to 5, get married, have some kids. We'd still need to do therapy for your PTSD, but I think trying to acclimate you into a normal, peaceful, routine lifestyle would really help.
But I saved China.